Am I the a-hole for having a total meltdown after my ex abandoned his toddler in my sanctuary? I, 30 female, have finally escaped the clutches of my toxic marriage and secured my dream apartment after years of sharing cramped spaces with my daughter, 12 female. This place is my sanctuary, my fortress of solitude, my absolutely non-negotiable safe space after the emotional hellscape of co-parenting with my boundary-stomping ex. Let me be crystal clear. The one rule we established when I moved in was that my ex stays in the lobby during pickup drop-off. He doesn't get to slither past the doorman and invade my carefully curated new life. Period. End of story. My building is one of those luxury high-rises with a doorman who knows exactly who's allowed upstairs, and my ex is not on that list. Last Friday, I was enjoying a rare moment of peace in my rainfall shower, the one luxury I splurged on after the divorce, when my daughter called saying she was almost home. I told her to come up and yell when she arrived. As I'm frantically towel drying and throwing on clothes, I hear voices in my foyer and step out to find my daughter standing next to a literal toddler. I nearly collapsed. This wasn't just any toddler. It was my ex's do-over baby with his affair partner turned wife. My daughter, bless her innocent heart, explained that Daddy had asked her to babysit while he and the homewrecker went on some quick errand, which I later discovered was actually a day-long wine tour with his new in-laws. Without even putting on proper shoes, I scooped up both children and marched them downstairs to the lobby, where Mrs. Rodriguez at the front desk witnessed the entire spectacle. The toddler was confused, my daughter was embarrassed, and I was livid. I called affair partner immediately. Your husband just abandoned your child with my 12-year-old daughter without my knowledge or consent. You have exactly 30 minutes to get here before I call Child Protective Services. She had the audacity to scream at me, as if I was the unreasonable one for not wanting to be ambushed with childcare for a kid I barely know. The baby started wailing, my daughter tried calming him down, and the entire lobby of my building became audience to this three-ring circus. I handed over my $1,200 phone to the kids to watch videos while we waited, silently seething as my blowout turned into a frizzy disaster. 45 minutes later, not even respecting my 30-minute ultimatum, my ex and his wife stormed in like I was the villain. Get this, they claimed it was my daughter's idea and that I was being needlessly cruel to a toddler who just wanted to see his sister's new room. As if a 2-year-old had expressed interest in interior decorating. The showdown that followed was epic. My ex tried gaslighting our daughter right in front of me, saying, "Tell your mother this was your idea." I shut that down immediately. I reminded him that adults ask adults for childcare, not manipulate children into accepting responsibility. By this point, 3 of my neighbors and the entire front desk staff were pretending not to watch this real-life soap opera unfolding. When I got back upstairs, my daughter was upset, saying she really did want to spend time with her half-brother. I explained that I would happily arrange proper visits when I'm not being ambushed by unplanned childcare for a toddler who doesn't even know me. She eventually understood that this wasn't about the baby, but about the adults making proper arrangements, like civilized people. My ex has been blowing up my phone ever since, calling me dramatic and saying I'm alienating our daughter from her brother. My friends are divided. Half think I'm justified, and half think I overreacted to what could have been an innocent mistake. So Reddit, for causing a public scene and refusing to let a toddler into my apartment. Am I the a-hole?